Hello, welcome to this Julio CMMS tutorial on work requests. My name is Opara Eleke. Okay, Julio CMMS is written to strict Joomla standards. It has a front end, which is the part of the site accessible to the public and front end subscribers. It also has a back end accessible to users with administration rights. If a problem is noticed in your workplace, one should be able to create a work request whether a registered user or not. So, two ways of creating a work request. Number one, from the back end. This is strictly for users registered to the back end. And number two, from the front end. This could be for the public who are not registered, or for users registered to the front end. Let's create one. This is the back end. Let's say a user here notices a problem with the forklift. A work request could be created from this area by clicking on this button, which takes you to the form. Let's fill out the form. As you can see, a work request has been created. With this, a superior could log in, review, approve, and generate a work order from this work request. That is one way of creating a work request. The other is from the front end. In order to expose the work request form or any other form to the public or front end, you will have to create a front-end menu link to that item. We will do that in a moment. When we talk about the front end, we also talk about the look and feel of the site, which is what the public sees. Depending on what you are doing, you may decide to give attention to the look and feel of your front end. The look and feel of your site is decided by what template you are using. For example, these top websites are all built with this same Joomla CMS, but with their own templates. You can see they all look different. Can you see? You can make your own template, get a free one, or buy from several thousands of professionally designed templates online. That's by the way. Let's go back to the back end. This is the work request we created. As we saw, a work order could be generated from it by somebody who has the permission, but we want to add the front menu item, so we could create another request from the front end. We will add an item to Julio CMMS menu. Joomla comes with one menu, the main menu at the front end. You are to add your own menus and menu items. So we call it our menu item, we call it work request form. Julio CMMS, we are to look for work request form from this list. Not single work request. We wait for it to load. And then the next is the access level. We are going to make it accessible to the public. You can check the documentation for all these. Okay, we'll make sure it is accessible to the public from here. What to do with all these? In order to maximize the double advantage Julio CMMS offers you, I recommend that you go through both Julio CMMS documentation and Joomla documentation so you could make your choices better. Okay, we are going to save. After saving, ordering will appear, but we are not going to do anything with it for now. We are going to go back to the front end to see whether the work request form has appeared. We are going to close. It has been added here, but has it been added here? Let's refresh the page. Okay, it's here right now. Can we go there? It says no, you are not authorized to view this resource because we have not opened it up. So we are going to go to Julio CMMS and options, configuration options. We are going to enable the public to create items because right now the permission says they cannot. Let's go to public. This is permissions, Julio CMMS configurations, public, create, allow. With this, save and close. With this, the public can create an item at the front end. So let's go back and see whether it's true. Can they now see the form with which to create an item? Let's go to work request form we created. Oh, it's available even though we did not log in. Can you see? It's there. Now this form could be slightly different from the one at the back end because you may want to add a captcha field at the front end. With the captcha field, it becomes more secure, but bots will not take advantage. We can do that here, the same place we came. You can say show captcha, yes. You may also decide to say request by should be visible. A list of all users should be visible to the public at the front end. Those are some of the things you could add to the front end. You can see on this particular installation, the captcha is showing and the request by field is also showing because in the configuration they were added. If you want to add the captcha field, after setting the configuration options, you can also everything is after setting the configuration options. Let's go back to the back end. After setting the configuration options here, you can go back to Julio CMMS and then you can go to extensions. So go to extensions, plugins. We are looking for captcha. We go to captcha. You can see captcha, reCAPTCHA. We are to enable this plugin for captcha to work. Let's do just that. Plugin successfully enabled. But before it will work, there is something else you need to do. You can see this captcha plugin uses the captcha service to prevent spammers. So we are going to get this site key and secret key from Google. You have to get an account with Google here, google.com/recaptcha. If you go there, you are going to get this key and this key, and you add them here, and you choose a theme, any of these 4 options as you like. And after doing that, you update and it will start working. Right now on this particular installation, it is not working, but on the other installation, as you could see, it is working here, because we enabled captcha here. We asked it to show captcha here, and we also asked it to show request by field here. We can remove this, and you can also remove this. So that is captcha. We have been able to create work requests from the back end, and also we've been able to add the menu for it to be created from the front end. Thank you.